Well, I saw Top Gun for the first time when I was a college sophomore, so I was late to the game. As the class says, I was a late bloomer with no hair on my chest. But
I just think you should have seen Top Gun before.
I
then.
absolutely should have. But you know what? It's anyway. I saw it as a college sophomore, and then I fell in love with it, and I was just dying for there to be a sequel. And if there was a sequel, for there to be a role with for someone like me, and so when the audition came around, I was just like, I manifested this. It's only here because I dreamed of it.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, I mean, that could be it. Yeah, manifestation. I saw it when I was a kid, and I believe I was eating Tito's or something like that when it first came on TV.
Drinking Tito's?
Huh? Even Tito chips.
You eat taquitos, you drink
Taquitos.
Tito's.
That went wrong.
I was like drinking Tito's when you were a kid, bro.
I was. I mean, it's only right. If you're watching Top Gun and you want to be like a Navy pilot, then you're gonna drink. Okay, yeah. But yeah, I watched it and I enjoyed it, and to be a part of something that I know that the world loves, it's incredible.
It's interesting because I literally remember the moment that my dad showed me the original Top Gun, and I liken it to like the way that he wanted to play catch for the first time, where it's like, like when a dad's like, here's a baseball and a glove, like, let's do this, buddy. And he literally handed me the Top Gun DVD and was just like, no, it was a VHS at the time, and he was like, hey, we're gonna watch Top Gun together, and I'm like, okay, this guy finds this very important. This is a big moment for my dad. So,
Dad.
Yeah, so I'm like, okay, we'll sit down. And I think the special part is the reason he found it so special is he holds this movie with such a special place in his heart, right? And he would look over at me at certain moments to see how I was reacting, being like, oh my God, this is like great, right? And he wants you to love it. And I feel like that's what this, like Top Gun Maverick is to people, it's this communal experience. You got to see it with other people. You want to high five after this movie. Like, you want a fist bump. You're going to cry with strangers. Like, it's that kind of movie that really defines why we all kind of got into this business and why we all love the theatrical experience. So, my dad's gonna be bawling at this premiere. I guarantee you.
He's seen it. No, he hasn't
seen
it.
it.
Oh, he hasn't seen it. No bloody way.
I kept it. I have not shown any of my family this movie.
Wait, time out. So you had your family come to CinemaCon and made them wait outside while the movie was going?
Brilliant.
Man, Hangman, he's ruthless.
Wow.
Your dad brought up Top Gun and Jurassic Park, and you picked Top Gun, right?
Yeah. I turned down Jurassic Park in order to Top Gun.
So if you would have picked Jurassic Park, you would have been in the Jurassic movies
I think
instead
you
of...
would have ended up in this.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Well, fanboy he's a fanboy of all things Navy. He's a fanboy of Maverick. He's a fanboy of the history of aviation.
He's also in the backseat,
he's
rubbing
in the backseat,
feedback on the shoulders.
I'm making sure that he's, well, they say that the weapon system operator is the brains of the jet, and granted, for the most, I can't really diss you on that because you're in the single seater. So I could only diss Payback with that, or Phoenix. But we're the smartest people in the entire like always in the room. You know? I can't even put a sentence together on that.
I think what's really cool is the thing that we learned very quickly when we went to Fallon, which is the home of Top Gun. There's this thing called a call sign review board in which all of your peers, your fellow aviators, give you your call sign. You do not choose a cool call sign that you're like, this is awesome. It's given to you usually by you screwing up or doing a story that does not make you look great. So that's what this camaraderie, this I don't know. I feel like that's what defines the Navy. Is it's all about fun, and we're all in this together, and there's a community that's really hard to describe.
Yeah,
you know.
Oh, the whole from day one and still till this day, even rapping Top Gun. I mean, he's been a great friend and a great mentor, somebody you can count on for advice or guidance of the career. And like I said, me being early on in my acting career, he's been the mold of setting the bar high for me to follow, and I'm thankful for it.
Yeah, I think across the board, the entire cast is just these amazing stories of how he's been there for us. Not the moment that the movie wrapped. It didn't end there, and it continued throughout things, other projects, other like whatever ambitions we had of excellence. Whenever you tell him, hey Tom, I'm trying to do this, he's like, all right, do it the best you can, and if you have any questions or need any help, I'm here. And a lot of people say that just as lip service, but Tom's actually been there every single time we've called or sent a text or anything. he's always genuinely there. So it's that genuineness comes through, and it also like drives you to be like, oh shit, like Tom is backing me up with anything, so like let's go.
And
Yeah.
Glenn?
Yeah, you know, I think that's what makes him different. What makes him special is like Tom hasn't lost a bit of he understands where we are. He remembers being where we are in these chairs and looking up and going, what's possible? You know, where can this go?
Yeah.
And I also think he never felt like he wasn't in the trenches with us. If we flew 2 flights a day, he would fly 3. You know, if he had to do the water, the helo dunker, he had to do all the things that we had to do, and even more so. So it's not like you have a movie star that's leaving you out to dry. This guy was in, you know, lockstep with us every bit of the way, and it's a rare kind of thing to go. We're not just protected on camera; we're protected behind the camera. He's just a true wingman in every way.